Have you ever considered that eating an egg for breakfast every day might be detrimental to your health? You're probably right when you say that eggs are one of nature's perfect foods. However, this superfood can swiftly lead to digestive problems, chronic inflammation, or even increase the risk of catastrophic illnesses like cancer or dementia when coupled with the wrong nutrients. In this video, we'll go over the top 3 foods that go bad with eggs and could subtly damage your health, as well as 3 potent combinations that can greatly improve your health. Make sure to stay tuned until the very end, as I will also share the healthiest ways to prepare eggs so you can reap their full nutritional value. This information could significantly enhance your meals and protect your health for your future. Before we begin, I'd be very grateful for your support if you found this video useful. To ensure you don't miss any upcoming content, please subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new here. Please leave the first remark below if you enjoy this video as well. Please leave a negative remark so I can make future videos better. Let's get started now. White bread and eggs come first. The unexpectedly controversial breakfast. Let's discuss eggs with white bread, which are among the most popular breakfast options worldwide. They frequently share the plate with a slice of white bread that has been lightly toasted with a little butter or margarine, whether it's a comfortable omelet, a pair of scrambled eggs or sunny-side-up eggs, a stack of golden pancakes, fluffy waffles dripping with syrup, or even a side of white rice, particularly in some cultures, may be substituted for the toast by others. This combo seems like an easy, healthy, and efficient way to start the day. It seems to offer balance, is quick, and is familiar. Bread's carbohydrates, butter's lipids, and the egg's protein. As a go-to meal before work, school, or hectic days, this breakfast has been a part of many families' morning routines for decades. But underlying this reassuring custom, there lurks a hidden health risk. This seemingly innocuous breakfast combination may be subtly causing inflammation in your body, which might pave the way for a number of long-term health problems, including metabolic disorders, chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart problems, and even cognitive decline. The eggs themselves don't cause the issue. Actually, eggs are quite nutrient-dense. The nutritional value of eggs is compromised when combined with processed carbs. However, there's a catch. One of the foods that is naturally high in nutrients is eggs. They offer high-quality protein, which means it has all 9 of the important amino acids your body needs for immune system function, muscle maintenance, and tissue regeneration. Crucial elements such as vitamin B12, which is vital for the creation of red blood cells and the health of the brain system, selenium, a potent antioxidant, and phosphorus, which is required for bone strength and energy metabolism, are also abundant in them. Even more remarkable is the amount of choline they contain, which is an essential ingredient for mental clarity, memory retention, and brain development. Choline is also involved in liver function regulation and the preservation of healthy cell membranes. Because of these advantages, eggs are now considered one of the best superfoods that dietitians advise. Eggs, however, drastically alter the nutritional picture when coupled with refined carbs like white bread, pancakes, waffles, or white rice. You are no longer eating a healthy breakfast. Unknowingly giving your body a pro-inflammatory food can have a number of detrimental repercussions. The real villain, refined carbohydrates. Just the starchy endosperm remains after refined grains have been stripped of their most nutrient-dense bran and germ. What is meant by this? This implies that you are depriving yourself of vital antioxidants, B vitamins, magnesium, and fiber. Because it slows down digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and feeds the beneficial bacteria in your stomach, fiber is especially important because it lowers inflammation throughout your body. These refined carbohydrates quickly break down into sugar in the absence of fiber, entering your circulation nearly immediately. In order to lower your blood sugar levels after this abrupt spike, your pancreas releases a lot of insulin. You might experience a brief, innocuous, or even enjoyable energy boost that gets you through the first hour or 2 of the day. This emotion, however, is short-lived. After a short while, your blood sugar plummets, leaving you exhausted, dizzy, and smelling for more sugar or coffee to make up for it. Not only does this blood sugar roller coaster impact your energy and emotions, but it also encourages low-grade, chronic inflammation that can build up over time. Repeatedly eating foods like eggs and white bread prepares your body to withstand these sugar spikes on a daily basis, which causes the silent damage of inflammation. In addition to increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, fatty liver, and even cognitive decline, this over time leads to insulin resistance, which is the cause of type 2 diabetes. High glycemic meals can cause inflammation, which disrupts the body's capacity to control weight. This can result in weight gain and make it more difficult to remove stubborn fat, especially around the belly. Moreover, reduced immunity, joint pain, skin problems, and hastened aging are linked to chronic inflammation. These blood sugar fluctuations, brought on by regular meals like this one, may be causing hidden implications for many people who struggle with sluggishness, mental fog, digestive discomfort, or recurrent diseases. The lesson is not to stop eating eggs. In the right hands, they continue to be a valuable food. The true secret is to choose your companions carefully. Replace refined white bread with whole grain bread, quinoa, oats, or even veggies like avocado, spinach, or mushrooms for a nutrient-dense, high-fiber breakfast. You may help regulate your blood sugar, lower inflammation, and fully benefit from the nutrients that eggs have to offer by making this little adjustment. The hidden long-term damage beyond fatigue, the risks associated with eating eggs and refined carbohydrates extend well beyond the jolt of energy you get in the middle of the morning. Even if that momentary fatigue and mental haze might appear insignificant, what's going on underneath is far more worrying. Your metabolic system may be severely impacted over time by those frequent blood sugar spikes and drops. The hormone insulin, which is in charge of transferring glucose from your blood into your cells, starts to lose its ability to affect your cells. Insulin resistance is a disorder that is one of the precursors to type 2 diabetes that makes it harder for your body to properly control blood sugar balance. However, the story is not just about insulin resistance. Your entire system is continuously stressed when blood sugar levels spike, which promotes the emergence of persistent low-grade inflammation. Your body employs acute inflammation to fight infections and heal wounds, but chronic inflammation slowly deteriorates your organs and tissues while simmering in the background. It doesn't cause pain at first, but it builds up and subtly affects almost all of your bodily systems. Chronic inflammation, the silent danger. Chronic inflammation is neither a wellness fad nor a trendy term. It is a quantifiable biological process with significant consequences. This persistent inflammation in your blood vessels raises your risk of heart attack and stroke by causing microscopic damage that results in plaque accumulation and artery narrowing. It degrades cartilage in your joints, causing pain, stiffness, and hastened arthritis. It disrupts neuronal function in your brain, impairing memory and judgment, and possibly laying the foundation for severe cognitive disorders like Alzheimer's and other types of dementia. In fact, when eggs are combined with refined carbohydrates, the inflammatory damage can reverse the protective effects of the choline, which is contained in eggs and is so good for brain function. That means that, depending on what you eat with the eggs, the meal you believe is promoting brain function may actually be doing the opposite. Mental clarity and mood swings, the hidden psychological toll many individuals are unaware that blood sugar volatility affects not only your body, but also your mind. Emotional fluctuations, agitation, nervousness, insufficient drive, and difficulty focusing are frequently closely linked to the food you consumed a few hours prior. Refined carbohydrates cause your blood sugar to spike and then quickly fall. A sudden feeling of exhaustion, restlessness, mental haze, or a need for more sugar or caffeine can all be signs of this crash. It's no accident that a lot of individuals feel irritable or unproductive by mid-morning. The reason is the roller coaster you began at breakfast. Changes in glucose levels have a profound effect on the brain. The equilibrium of neurotransmitters can be upset by abrupt changes, which can also affect memory and exacerbate depressive or stressful moods. Actually, according to some research, diets heavy in refined carbohydrates may be associated with increased rates of anxiety and sadness, particularly if these foods are consumed on a regular basis over time. Big benefits, little adjustments, and smarter exchanges. Does this imply that toast and eggs are eternally forbidden? No. Instead of doing away with your beloved breakfast completely, The objective is to change it into something that promotes rather than compromises your long-term health. The good news, too, to make better decisions, you don't have to give up comfort or taste. Start by using whole grain or sprouted grain bread instead of white bread. These substitutes preserve the trace elements, fiber, and B vitamins that are removed from refined flour during processing. The fiber lowers inflammation by promoting good gut flora, controlling blood sugar, and slowing digestion. An excellent alternative for those seeking a tasty bread is sourdough bread. Its fermenting process makes it less likely to cause blood sugar spikes, easier to digest, and has a nice flavor that goes well with eggs. You want to take it a step further? Instead of using bread, think about using nutrient-dense, fiber-rich options to pair with your eggs. For example, prebiotic fiber, vitamin A, and slow-digesting complex carbs are all abundant in roasted sweet potatoes, which will help your gut microorganisms thrive. Adding cinnamon or sea salt can improve the taste of your food while maintaining its healthful focus. Swiss chard, kale, spinach, and other sautéed greens make great accompaniments. Along with vital minerals like potassium and magnesium, these vegetables also contain potent antioxidants and phytonutrients that reduce inflammation. Another option is to have some fresh berries on the side, which are rich in fiber and contain several compounds that protect your skin, heart, and brain. You don't know how much your daily decisions matter. Your health is ultimately influenced by more than just significant lifestyle adjustments. Your daily modest, seemingly innocuous decisions build it or gradually erode it. It may seem like the perfect comfort food, that piece of warm, soft white toast you seek for first thing in the morning. It's a part of your routine, familiar and simple. What if I told you, though, that this little behavior can be subtly causing a slow-burning inflammatory process within your body that might have a much greater effect on your energy, mood, and long-term health than you may realize? The good news is that you have some power. Eggs are not something you have to permanently prohibit from your table or give up breakfast. It's much easier than you might imagine to change your breakfast into a nutritious meal that stabilizes your blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and promotes general well-being. Long-lasting gains might result from making little substitutions, such as switching to whole grain bread, veggies high in fiber, or naturally sweet root vegetables rather than refined carbohydrates. These small daily adjustments can help you feel lively and powerful, increase your energy, sharpen your thinking, and lower your risk of developing chronic diseases. Therefore, take a moment to think before you start preparing breakfast the next time you're in the kitchen. Take deliberate action. Consider whether you could make a better decision today before reaching for that loaf of white bread. If you have a little more awareness and a little more imagination, you can eat a delicious breakfast that also genuinely benefits your body from the inside out. We should personalize this. And you? Now I'm really interested. Has this traditional breakfast of eggs and white bread been a part of your routine without you being aware of the potential inflammatory implications on your body? You're certainly not alone. If that's the case, you have control over this hidden health danger, but most people are unaware of it until it's too late. In the comments section below, put "no more white bread" if you're prepared to take charge of your health and reconsider your breakfast selections. I'd love to know who else is on board with me to implement these minor yet significant adjustments. Stay with me, there is more that you should know. We are only beginning. We're going to share another typical food combination that might be subtly harming your health next, one that is typically consumed mindlessly. Let me know by leaving a comment below if you're still watching and finding this useful. I can tell you're dedicated to your health journey because of this, and it also helps spread the word about this information to other people. Additionally, if you haven't already, remember to hit the notification bell and subscribe. In this manner, you will not miss any of our next movies in which we continue to expose hidden nutritional traps and train you to make better decisions every day. In addition to helping this channel expand, your contribution enables us to continue producing informative, evidence-based content that will support you as you navigate your health journey. All right, let's continue. You won't want to miss the next thing. Secondly, soy and eggs, saboteur of nutrient absorption. The next unexpected food combination that may be subtly harming your health is up next. Soy products combined with eggs. Whether you like a filling tofu scramble, drink soy milk with your omelet in the morning, or mix soy-based protein powder with eggs in your post-workout shake, you might be unwittingly preventing your body from absorbing vital minerals. The truth is that eggs and soy don't work as well together as you may assume, even if they seem like a protein-rich, well-balanced breakfast. Soy and eggs are frequently marketed as nutritional powerhouses, and when taken separately, they are. It has long been said that eggs are nature's multivitamin. In order to strengthen your immune system, repair muscles, and promote healthy growth, your body requires full, high-quality protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids. Additionally, eggs provide heart and brain protective omega-3 fatty acids, particularly when they come from hens kept on pasture. They also include essential minerals including phosphorus, selenium, and vitamin B12, which are all necessary for nervous system function, bone health, and energy maintenance. Choline is a notable vitamin found in eggs that is important for liver function, memory, and learning. However, soy also contributes significantly. Plant-based protein, dietary fiber, and isoflavones, compounds linked to possible hormonal and cardiovascular benefits, are all found in foods including tofu, edamame, soy milk, and soy protein powder. Soy's adaptability and health-promoting qualities make it a common dietary mainstay for vegetarians and plant-forward dieters. Where exactly does it go wrong? Soy and eggs' covert conflict. The issue, though, comes when you combine these two foods that are high in nutrients. Rather than collaborating to provide you with nourishment, they obstruct each other's absorption and digesting. For what reason? The cause is a naturally occurring substance called trypsin inhibitors that is present in soy. An essential digestive enzyme called trypsin is in charge of converting proteins into amino acids, building elements that your body requires for hormone production and muscle regeneration. Trypsin inhibitors found in soy disrupt this process when you eat it, which drastically lowers your body's capacity to digest and assimilate protein, including the high-quality protein found in eggs. This implies that even if you consume a lot of protein, your body might only be absorbing a portion of it. This interference of nutrients is not limited to a single meal. Think tofu scrambles, soy protein smoothies, or soy milk lattes with your egg breakfast if you frequently eat eggs and soy together. Over time, you may experience modest but growing protein shortages. Your capacity to sustain or increase muscle mass, recuperate from physical activity, or boost your immune system may be indirectly impacted by this. The binding property of biotin, which traps two nutrients. There is more to the story than trypsin inhibitors. There's an additional secret difficulty with eggs. A protein found in egg whites called avidin forms a strong bond with biotin, or vitamin B7. Healthy skin, hair, and nails depend on biotin, which is also necessary for the conversion of proteins, lipids, and carbs into energy. Even though heating eggs lessens the activity of avidin, raw or mildly cooked eggs, such as sunny side up, soft-boiled, or undercooked scrambled eggs, may still contain enough active avidin to hinder the absorption of biotin. This creates a twofold trap for nutrient absorption when combined with the protein-bleaking properties of soy. You run the risk of not just not getting enough protein, but also not getting enough biotin, which is a nutrient that is connected to skin rashes, brittle nails, hair loss, and even chronic weariness. Many people blame these symptoms on aging, stress, or sleep deprivation, but many are unaware that breakfast may be a major contributing factor. Over the course of months or years, this combination may gradually sap your energy, causing persistent low energy, mental fog, and sensations of weakness. The weight on the digestive system. Reasons for feeling lethargic. In addition to the absorption of nutrients, there is the problem of digestion. Other naturally occurring substances found in soy include phytic acid and oligosaccharides including raffinose and stachyose, which are well known to cause gastrointestinal distress in certain people. Bloating, gas, and a lethargic sensation after meals might result from these compounds, which can hinder your body's ability to properly digest soy. Combined with eggs, which also require a lot of work to digest because of their high protein content, you wind up putting twice as much strain on your digestive system. You may feel heavy, bloated, or a persistent, inexplicable feeling of exhaustion instead of feeling light, energized, and prepared to take on your day. How to disrupt the cycle. Easy modifications to improve absorption. You don't have to cut out soy or eggs from your diet, fortunately. A healthy lifestyle can still benefit greatly from both. It's an easy fix. Refrain from eating them simultaneously. If you appreciate soy milk, try having it later in the day rather than with your eggs in the morning. For a creamy boost to your smoothie or coffee in the morning, try using almond, oat, or coconut milk. These choices provide their own distinct health advantages without interfering with the digestion of proteins. If tofu is a regular part of your diet, save it for lunch or dinner so that your body can process and absorb your eggs in the morning. Eggs can also be tried with foods that are high in nutrients and easy to digest. Vegetables such as bell peppers, spinach, mushrooms, and zucchini enhance your intake of fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory substances in addition to enhancing their flavor. Additionally, whole grains like quinoa or oats are excellent partners for eggs since they offer consistent energy without obstructing the absorption of proteins. The strength of consciousness. Small changes yield large outcomes. In the end, minor dietary modifications such as this one can have a profound impact. Simply dividing eggs and soy into separate meals allows your body to properly benefit from both without having to compete with one another for absorption. You might have more consistent energy over time, better digestion, clearer skin and hair, and even greater recovery after working out. Now tell me, did you know about this unspoken nutritional conflict? Have you been mistakenly supposing that choosing soy and eggs would be healthier? Type separate eggs and soy in the comments section below if you're prepared to make the necessary adjustments and ensure your body fully benefits from these foods. Additionally, stay put. We are only beginning. Another devious food combo that can be subtly harming your health will be revealed in the following segment. To let me know if you're still watching and finding this useful, please leave a remark in the second section below. In order to avoid missing the next enlightening tip, be sure to hit the notification bell and subscribe. We should continue. Smart pairings that complement rather than contradict your body. Let's speak about what to embrace now that you know what to avoid. Combining foods that not only enhance the flavor of your eggs but also increase their nutritional content is one of the best tactics you can use. Arugula, spinach, and kale are examples of leafy greens that are high in iron, folate,